Right, welcome back to another one. Oh, if you get in frame. Today we have a Kawasaki ZXR 400 that is in every piece but one. So what we need to do, if I whip around the other side, just in there, if it focuses, is the throttle idler position. So you've got this little cable and you want to spin it back and forth. So bolt here, bolt here, bolt here and bolt here. Need to take them out and that's all done. There's your fuel switch just there, so you need to make sure that is off. That way no fuel comes out. And just below that is your fuel line, just there. You will get a little dribble of fuel, but don't worry about it too much. Lift the fuel tank up. And then once that's off, you can just simply wiggle it out. And now the whole tank comes off. Right, now what we have down here is the throttle idler. So anytime you go off the gas, this, just under here, this little bump stop that's screwed up and down, is actually what sets your throttle idle. So what it's doing now is, when it's on the idle, it is just going all the way to 2000 revs, which is far too high. So what we're going to do, WD-40, bit of heat, and hopefully we'll get this guy undone. And we have lift off. Let's cool all that down. What I'm going to do is just take it out and clean the threads. Well, as you can see, threads are a bit dirty. Right, what I've just found out is, if you can see there, the actual screw itself is bent. So that's why I was making it difficult going up and down. And if you notice, just down here, it doesn't actually sit flat on here without any assistance, without this piece basically. So the tension on this needs to be loosened up just a little bit. Right, get a screw back in. Like a dream, if you'll go and focus. But yeah, as you can see, as I'm screwing it upwards, that is going to open up the carburetors, and that's going to make it rev even higher. So on idle, I'm going to take that all the way down till it's flat. I'm going to loosen these up by the top, and that will give us a nice flat throttle. Right, in order to get this to go completely flat down to there, you need to come over to the front, and just below, under here, are your throttle cables. So this one and this one here. If I loosen or tighten this one, it will affect. Yep, see how it's looser now. So if I loosen that, it should go down. So I need to do the same to the bottom one. I can't get a good look, so the airbox is going to have to come off. I did believe it was the idler screw down here that was actually causing the trouble, but as you can see, that's completely off. So what I thought the problem was this idle RPM idler. So I thought the tension was too much, but as you can see, that's completely loose, and the other one is quite loose as well. And if you look inside there, the throttle is completely closed. This here is the choke, and what I believe, I've just loosened it, but it was quite tight. So you'll be able to see down there, even though it's dead oily and grimy, is I don't know if that's going all the way back or not. So let's see if I can push that further in. It doesn't seem to be going further in. The only way to proper figure out is get a bit of fuel in, hook up the battery, turn it on, and then see when it warms up if it will continue doing that problem. Fuel tank on, even though it's got absolutely nothing in it. Power, it did just start up, but I didn't get it on video. And right, let's try that again, shall we? There we go. And let that warm up. Up and running. Up temp. Choke is off. And it goes back to normal. So it was a mixture of these two throttle cables being too tight. So what would happen is when you open a throttle there, there we go, just done it again, it sticks. So you'd have to physically pop it down. That is that part done. So a few more, and that is the airbox back on. Get your plugs, stick them in. Fuel tank, stick your fuel line in, stick that in. Little 10mm. Job's a good one. Fuel tank back on. So if you do like these videos, feel free to subscribe and like it, so well I can get more views. Right, ZXR throttle's done, just a little bit sticky, need to grease the lines, that should be all done for it. Next will be the forks. So the fork seals are leaking oil, so you need to take these off, take all the o-rings off, take the clips off, job's good. But it's getting this to stand upright because I do not just want to lay it on the floor. That'll be for the next episode. If you do like the videos, like, subscribe and follow for more.